We back with the Blunder Panda 997. Almost 1000, but we the champion. Mr. Alt 1004 E4. The simple pawn push. Get them knights out, attack the pawn. Bro, why do people love Philidor so much? Like 90% of the games we are pushing this and defending. What's the love with the D? Why they do love the D? Leave the D alone. Leave it alone, man. Okay, hey, this is pure, utter garbage, but here we are. We're gonna develop the night out. Focus on developing the pieces, they say. Knight here looks bad. Because immediately the queen does not cover this. Whenever you get the bishop out, knight out, you should always look for this business. He did not push this also. So knight here threatens this. He has bishop here to defend it, but we just win the pawn. We win the pawn, we win the game, we stay happy and we party. There's no push business, right, to cover this out. I can technically just take it back because we got 3 pieces covering the center. He got 2. So this looks resigned down, not gonna lie. Unless I'm missing something crazy. Was bishop takes pawn or knight takes pawn. Some juicy forks. We eat up the pork and get fat. Yeah, bishop here is the way. Now the question is, which piece I want to take it with? If I take with the bishop, he takes back. I take with the knight, I get a pawn, attack the queen and the bishop. He saves the queen, and I can take the bishop, and I'm kinda happy. I get a pawn. But if I take with the knight, I get a pawn again. We do not attack anything, but my bishop lives, which I kinda like, because that bishop will not allow this dummy to castle, which is kinda nice. So I'm more tempted to keep this guy alive than this guy. Probably both are pretty solid choices. Even though I'm a knight guy, I will let the juicer live because juice is good for health, they say. Bro didn't do anything. We can castle. I also like D so that we can get the bishop out and win it out. Go for the D. D is the way. I mean, we're pawn up. He hasn't developed. Probably goes here, hopes to castle, but with this bishop sitting here, he can never short castle. That makes sense. He attacks the bishop, we got to save it. If I go there, he might chop it off. If I go there, he might chop it off. I don't want to go there. I mean, technically we can. It's not a bad idea. Honestly, I don't mind this also, because even if he takes it, I get open a file. I'm pawn up. Trading is good for me, they say. So both are good choices. Even that is not that bad. The only problem is maybe he can push and kick us. So what is the way? I love to trade, but I love my juicer also. Tough choice. Let's go bishop here. Try to keep pieces on the board. I would have played this if the guy was above 2000, probably. Okay, knight here. He's looking to go there, but the bishop covers it. We cannot take it. The pawn protects it. Knight is a bit annoying. I can't go queen here, look for scholars. Anyways, we castle and we stay happy, right? King safety is our thing. He might look for some queen businesses, looking to launch a counter attack with this knight looking here and the other knight there. Queen here could be a choice. We should not be afraid, but it's a solid choice. Yeah, he went for it. He saw the opportunity. Knight is ready. Other knight is also ready. This is some scary, scary businesses. I want to go F. Yeah, that's just a pawn blunder, right? Yeah. I guess we can go bishop here and try to remove the attacker. Whenever you're defending, it's a good idea to trade. Kind of takes the pressure out. I can go knight here also. I like that much more than the bishop one because I would rather trade the knight for the knight than the bishop for the knight. That way it kind of forces the trade also because we attack this guy to fork some pieces. So it's a choice. It's a choice. We can do the same thing this way, but it's just a bit passive. Also, we block our own queen out. And I don't see his attacks. This is, I would say, not a conventional move. A bit strange, but the idea is simple. Probably he castles and we trade. If he takes, we take. It's just a trading idea. Knight here is just takeable. Knight here is just choppable, so the knight can't hop anywhere. Knight here is a fancy idea, but queen can take. Yeah, he took, we happy, he sad. Check, nice. He can go there, he can push, but I prefer this diagonal. I can technically, I was hoping to go here and say no to castle, but he castled. But is there a way to get bishop here and double attack? Sadly not. Wait, can the queen get trapped? I was thinking if pawn here and we can trap it, but I guess he can just go back. Almost. I do like this though a bit. I don't think it does much, but it's just an idea to kick the queen back. Anyways, we can give a good check. He can go to the side and get absolutely nothing out of it. So bishop here, just develop. This is for some reason scary. Pawn push is, they say never push the pawns in front of the king. And the queen can sit there. So, oh, I can give a check first and then push. That way he can't go there. He has to go somewhere depressing. And that way, oh, this is sweet. Might not be the best way, but probably a chicken way. But I will kick the queen and the bishop can go back to g2. And once this guy reaches home, we have the ultimate king safety. Like ultimate happiness, you know. Bishop here and we are rock solid. Nice. Yeah, very strange looking maneuver-ish business. Okay, he's trying to open it up. Takes, we cannot take. There's some rook looking at the big queen. So I guess we can take it. Doesn't make a big difference. We go there. Why not? Bishop was looking to go there anyway. Push takes there. Bro can't take because some nice pin win going for us. We only one pawn up, but we feel so good. It's all about the confidence. You play with confidence, you scare the kitty, and he chickens out. Queen looks at this pawn, luckily it's defended. Queen looks at this pawn, luckily it's defended. The pawn is pinned, but he cannot take because we have another pawn saving this pawn. So we're kind of fine. But what is the way? I want to get this guy out, but we lose this guy. I think we can go there. Doesn't do much. That's the problem. I almost want to go there and let him take the pawn, but he might just push it. Because if he takes pawns like this, rook here into some nice attack, these pawns are typical poison pawns businesses. What is the way? We're gonna give the pawn? We're gonna give the pawn. Take the poisoned apple. I know queen wants the apple. No? No apple? An apple a day keeps the doctor away, bro. I guess trading is the way. No healthy. Queen is just fat, obese, diabetes. No apple a day. Okay, queen here. I want this, but I don't think we get it. I mean, I guess we can. The idea is to just put the D out and control the center. If he pushes, we can push. It opens up our bishop guy. He will, and if he takes, the bishop is always looking at this pawn. He's alone and nobody can save it, which is nice. And again, the principle is same. We are pawn up. The more we trade, the happier we get. I don't think he should take, but there's a knight on the loose, so maybe go back, yeah. Rook belong on the open file, so we should put this rook here on the open file, but this guy is kind of weak. So apply pressure on the target. One rook on the D, one rook on the E. Maximize the development, open up the rookies, and cook up the kitty. The knight protects the pawn, so I don't know if we win it. I don't want to go there because he can trick it out. I think we have a nice pin win going on. Because if I push, try to pin win this out, he cannot take because queen takes queen is a free candy for us. So we just pin it to win it, which is nice. And if I take this way, we're going to be 2 pawns up and he cannot take back, which is solid, very, very solid business. 2 pawns, not a problem. Pretty good, not going to lie. So how do you save this? Rook here is technically a way because that way takes, bishop takes, rook takes, and he kind of counter attacks. I really don't want to go f4 to kick this guy, so it's a bit of a question. I can push and attack the queen. Rook goes back to keep this guy alive, and it's a mess. We need to pick up the pace. We're being very, very slow. What to do? I go here, trade. I guess not the worst. Yeah, we did not exploit the pin as much as I would like it to, because now he can take it. The pin win is no longer there, but there is the benefit of trading like this. Our bishop's diagonal kind of gets opened up. You know, we don't take the queen, we take the pawn. The bishop is like the dragon. Maybe we can go somewhere, look for some tactics. Some 7th heaven for the queen. Look there. He is a good boy. Very good boy. Maybe we have rook here, double attack. We don't win it, but tactics. Okay, bro, attack the pawn and the rook. We can check and trade the queen, but I really don't want. You got to save the rook, which is... Can I go rook here? Just attacking the pawn. The problem is he can give a check, and I really don't want to block with the queen. I like rook here. We'll probably block with the queen. This is risky business, not gonna lie. We just attack this double, simple business. If he checks, we're not gonna block with the bishop because the guy is doing a good job. Technically, we can. Because we also have this idea right now. So technically, we can do this way or we can do that way. Okay, just saved it and lost the house. Now the question is, I can take here and win the queen. This is where, when you have a good move, look for a better one. Rook takes, we win the queen, we stay happy. But what if queen here? What if we get a check, he goes in the corner, and we don't take the pawn with the queen. We take the rookie, that's mate in 1, that's 1 thread, a good back rank. Also, we have bishop takes pawn, forcing him to take. I take back, that's also a mate. So instead of rook takes pawn, we have queen check into queen takes, bishop takes, all the cookies in my basket. Next one, black it is. E4 is the way, E5 is the way. Knight out, looking there, no problem. Knight out, saving our guy. Bishop here, some royal Lopez business. I don't know exactly the way to play it, but we'll go A6. Just to kick this guy out. If he takes, we take. If he takes there, that's never a problem because we always have queen here to attack this and this. Okay, now the knight saves the pawn. If I rush with development, we might just lose the pawn. So we'll just spin this guy from doing any messy business. The problem with this is, yeah, we would take it out. It's going to be a boring, depressing endgame because we're going to go queen here. Offer an early queen trade because we want a long castle, develop and whatnot. Yeah, this is a boring one. Okay, does he take or does he go queen here somewhere to say no trading? He goes there for no trading. Nice. We can go bishop here, develop the juicer, attack this. No d4, castle is there, but that's fine. But development is good. We need this knight to go somewhere here to attack this guy. I guess we can go this way. He doesn't have f4, which is nice. And maybe I can push some pawns and get some attack going. Not a bad idea. Ideally, the knight would go this way, but this ain't that bad. Okay, he's looking for bishop here, trying something. I don't think it's there, but he's trying. It's defended from all the angles. Do we go here looking for this? It's an idea. Is it a good idea? Probably not. I can't go here offering trade because that's a free pawn. Yeah, not a big fan of this royal business. Not a big fan. It makes kind of makes the position very dull. Yeah, very dumb. So we go there. No, knight here is fine. We save the pawn. Bishop here does not trap the queen. We can go to the side. Maybe on a good day we can hop the pony this way. Row takes. We are happy to trade the house. Not really, but I guess. Bro, don't play royal. Just play the Italian. Okay, bro, when bishop here offering a trade. Don't take this way because it opens up the F file for the rookie and he goes crazy. I can go back, but then he can take and double this way. It doesn't look that good. So maybe go this way to protect it. It's a way. We just keep it protected and we will castle short or long depending on the mood. What are we feeling like? Do we like the short or do we like the long? They say longer is better, but I don't know. Maybe symmetry is the way. Maybe he has F4 now because the pawn is no longer pinned. Yeah, bro is a rock solid 988 kid. Not a single bad move, man. We're gonna get grilled. We're gonna get grilled. Anyways, no grilling for us. Stop down the grilling. So what's the plan, my man? Pawn pushes the plan. He really wants to get the D out, so we can just castle. That way the rook controls the entire D file, so kind of a multi-purpose move. King safety, number 1, connect the rooks, number 2, rook on the D file, number 3, control D4, 3.5, and we are happy. Trade, trade. Nice. Check is never a problem. We can just scoot. We have all the space. King is not afraid. Maybe queen can go there, attack some pawns, but unlikely. Yeah, this is going to be a depressing game, man. Some positional, really slow positional maneuvering into a pawn blunder, into squeezing the potato out of rock business we got to do to win this. Which is going to be tricky. The good thing about this bishop trade is the bishop no longer controls this square. So my knight can hop in there, which is nice. Which is actually pretty nice. Like I can see a world in which knight goes, then we just win the queen. Probably not. Anyways, he attacked this. We can go back like a chicken. Or we can go there, attack Mr. Knight, attack Mr. Pawn, and just look scary. We the scary queen, we the scary queen. Probably can push and save it. Or just go back. Probably not. Push and save is the way. Now the question. Do we go with the idea to get the knight here? Because the problem is we lose our g7 pawn. But remember from last game, B and G pawns are the poison pawns. So let's say I go there. Let's say he chops Mr. Pawn. We get the rook on the G, kick the queen, attack, and win. That's a solid choice. I like it. Hop Mr. Knight, hop Mr. Knight. The problem with this is he can just go there and this gives absolutely nothing. That's the only problem. Otherwise, we are kind of chill. He took the pawn. Bro took the pawn. Don't take candies from stranger. He doesn't know. Stranger danger. Okay, so now the question is this one or this one? That's the only question we have. Doesn't make a difference. Now I just realized this pawn is also hanging. Should be fine. So let's go this way. He takes one of these pawns. Wait. Can we sacrifice Mr. Knight? Do we got them tactics? Oh, we can sacrifice Mr. Knight somewhere because let's say the pawn poofs. We have the good pin and win. I think we're going a bit crazy. I agree with myself. Rook here into rook takes looks solid, but the problem is he can take and kick this knight a bit loose. That's the only problem. And knight takes is a check, which is pretty sweet. The only problem is he's not going to take and get pinned and win. He might move the king. And our queen is far away from the attack. That's the problem. Can we just take and bring it back? That is the question. Nah, I don't feel it. We got to go for the G, but when you lose this guy, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We'll take with the pawn. I don't know, man. Yeah, this is one of those positions where I'm spoiled for choice. Fish would be like, ah ha ha ha, you should have sacrificed the knight. But I have no idea which is the correct move order. Knight takes pawn was tempting. Knight takes pawn was tempting. Rook here was tempting. The other rook there was tempting. Yeah, this was the problem. I can take with the rook. Kick the king in the corner, but this knight is loose. And I don't want to go queen here to save this dummy knight out. So knight takes pawn is just a check and we are happy. Also, knight takes pawn is just a pawn and we can kick the king to the side and we are happy-ish. I hate this, man. I don't want too many choices in life. So is this the way? Because maybe we can look for a rook left. Not a rook left fan. Rook takes, kicks the king, but the knight is pretty shaky. Knight takes, he's gonna go to the side and the knight is kind of stuck there, can't come back. Yeah, I don't know, man. Honestly, I don't know. I guess we'll take the pawn and maybe we will go back here to get this square for the guy. I'm kind of sad. We didn't get the kill. He just took g7 and ran with it. I guess take the candy from the stranger and run faster than the stranger and you're fine. You can take the candy. Okay, this disco gives us big pieces. So you got to move the king one of these two places. That's for sure. There's no other way. Otherwise, one of the rookie will fall off. And check is nothing. We can still hide. So what to do after some king move? I don't want to play this, but I feel like this queen is just so far away from the action. It's crazy. Like, it's completely garbage. I like queen here to get knight here, but again, the queen can take it. And like, this doubling is too slow. We don't got it. We don't got it, man. We just don't got it. What is the way? Okay, we have knight here, which is interesting. It does nothing. Absolutely nothing. But it's a thing. It's a thing. You know, like king there, we can get knight here to set up a cheap fork. You know, it's a thing. I never said it was a good idea. It's an idea. A bad idea is better than no idea. That's what they say. Okay, didn't go that way. Maybe he'll attack and win the knight, so save the knight before he dies. I kind of like white, not gonna lie. Like some kind of rook here and start munching on these pawns and just win. Roll up this blunder panda kid. Ah, this is pure garbage. This is pure utter garbage. He's playing on the wrong side. I want to go this way. This way he literally helps me out. Can't go there, can't go there, can't go there because we don't want to trade. We want to go to the edge, take this guy out, and roll up the king. Nice. This was pure, utter garbage, not gonna lie. Now, the queen is 2 steps away from glory. The queen made it through. Queen went to Narnia, brought presents for the Santa Claus, and now is ready to attack. That's kind of good. Covers this, attacks a knight looking guy, and if I attack the queen, he always has this check, and it's just annoying. I guess I can go there to save it, or go there to attack it, but not a believer. Don't mind this that much. At least we're kind of active. You know, we look active, we feel active, we feel good. Not the best, but we save this, and we're fine. I'd be very interested in the fish. What the fish was the fish cooking? That is the big question. I will take the fish. I'm surprised he never played a rook here. I'm attacking, so he should offer some trades, but he did not. How do we attack? We need queen here to takes, but if I go that, bro, this is pure. He literally played like on the wrong side of the world. Okay, we need a rook here. And we double the rookies, but there is no attack. This knight is loose. I can never go there. Okay, I can go rook g6. I kind of like that. Instead of rook here. Still not, it doesn't have the thing. I need to attack. You don't got it. Knight here, bro probably just checks us out. And we go to this side. And rook here is always just kind of a annoying business. Yeah, this knight is a bit of a pickle. Let's go rook here. And then queen here. And then if he takes, we have some rook here businesses. You know? The only problem with this rook here trying to double on the G or the edge is the knight cannot go there. That's the problem we have. I want to go there and attack this guy. Oh, he saw it. Okay, double is the way. Double is the way. He trades. That's solid. He finally saw put the rook on the G. Not bad. Takes. Now question is, I can take this way. I was gonna autopilot, but somehow I like this. This kind of opens the edge, so that's also interesting. Those are not bad choices. Also, I can take an attack, but that's definitely not the way. So this way, I can put the rook on the edge file. It's a thing. I don't think I buy it that much. I like this one. Then I can go on the F and attack this guy. Okay, we're gonna take with the F. It's a choice. Not sure if it's a good choice. We connect our pawns so they're not as weak as they were before. Sadly, we closed the G file, but luckily we get the F file. So we give a tomato and get a potato. So I don't know. Always got queen check, so we don't win the pawn. Also can go somewhere back. Solid, no problem. Knight is protected. Rook here looks kind of good, attacking all them pawns. Check is never a problem. I don't know if this is the way. We're kind of running low on the cuckoo clock. If I win this pawn, we shall break through the king. Check, we can just scoot over and let the king live. Queen protects the knight. Knight protects the rook, so everything is happy. You wanna push, kick the queen away, win this pawn or that one. Or maybe even that one. The rook is doing some quality work looking at all the kids. One eye on the candy, one eye on the candy. There could be king here. No, there's just dead pawn. Not so simple for white actually. Like save this, but then h5 into rook takes and it gets messy. Oh, I almost took. You know, okay, he saved here, makes sense. Pawn is attacked, you got to save it. Bro can't take this. The knight is there. The holy guacamole knight. Bro, it's the best. They say knight on the rim are dim, but he's not that dim. Queen got to go bid. Is the queen trapped? Bro, queen is trapped. Can't take, can't go there, can't go there, can't go there, there. And if he goes back, the king gets trapped. And we take the pawn and say, free queen for us? It's not even a free queen. Bro, blocks, we take, knight check, take, and we get the whole house. The knight covers the exit and bro resigns. Okay, let's look at fish because I'm kind of interested. What the fishy were we cooking? Okay, so we went with the depressing role Lopez, traded every single piece with no little brain to at all brain, and then yeah, this is where he took queen c5 equality 0.00 knight here. Fish. Oh, there was a free pawn, bro. We so blind. We actually so blind. Queen takes pawn was -3 because there's a free pawn. Oh, this is why we are bad. Queen b4 loses the advantage and then b5. Huh. Bro is interested in some b5 business. Not sure what exactly b5 does, but fish is on the b5 scale. Knight here because got to save the knight. But what's the plan? Some queen here and try to win the pawns, I guess. Yeah, okay. We went knight here, which is fish-wise not a good move, probably. Inaccuracy, as the fishy likes to say it. Okay, he took the pawn. Is it good? There's no way queen takes g7 is good. It's a mistake, right? It's a mistake. Fish wants queen e7. That is brutal. That is actually brutal. It makes so much sense. We bring the queen back. Queen is no longer far away. We save this pawn. We save this pawn and we prepare this. Bro, we sack and do nothing. That is the way. Like, fish is like, you can give a check. You can just take a chill pill. Nothing crazy. Queen can go back. You can line up on the G. You're gonna attack. You're gonna go away. You're gonna munch on some pawns. Rook takes, knight takes, double and cook up the kid. Simple. Okay, we were not said simple. How bad is g8? Probably a mistake by the looks of it. At least in inaccuracy, it's a miss. Okay. He took the pawn, which was the best choice. And then again, fishy wants to take on g2 or bring the queen back. We took on g2, but apparently the worst possible way. It won't be that bad. Inaccuracy, we can take it. And then we brought the queen back. Queen d6 is the way. Queen f8. Oh, we went knight hopping. I forgot what we went. Knight hopping is fine, not a problem. But white is actually better. And c3 is bad. Like, you know, he's playing on the wrong side. We bring the queen back. Sensible stuff. Nothing crazy. He gets queen here. Now queen g7 is interesting. I didn't see that. Queen g7 is actually interesting. He sacrificed the knight because that's a mate, so makes sense. So what does he do? He does queen g4. And then we just get a pawn and we stay happy. Makes sense. I guess we were tactically really off this time. We went e7. Not the best choice. Yeah, white is just happy. Yeah, knight b2 was so off. And then he wants to go knight g2 or something. We get rook g6, trying to double the g. He plays a solid rook g1. We double it up. Not the way. He took it. Not the way. Knight g6 is suggested. Edge g6 is suggested. We took with the f. It's fine. And then we get rook f8 g5 is suggested. We kick the queen. Queen g4. Yeah, queen g4 was needed. Apparently queen g3 was a mistake. Because rook f3 is annoying. Queen check, we just got to hide. And it just suffers. He needs some fish wants knight e5. Oh, nobody plays that. The idea is takes and remove the knight. Oh, but that's too much. That's too much. Rook d2 is probably a huge blunder. Yeah, h5 and the queen is trapped. It's brutal. And he resigned. The problem was apparently it's mate in 5. I was about to take this guy And Fish wants to go queen g5 and deliver the mate, but I was gonna go knight here and just take all the candy and stay happy. Next one, who are we getting? Double black for us, double black for us. E4, e5, e4, e5. No problem. D4. Okay, can't be that bad. If he chicken out, that's not the way. I think he wants the early queen attack. Nice. We get the knight out. Free tempo. Whenever the queen gets out early, bully the queen. Okay, now the big question. Queen did not go back. Queen went there. Do we got them tactics? I think the best way is to simply get the knight out. Focus on development. Do not get scared by these kind of moves. Okay, bishop here makes sense. We can continue doing the same thing. Get the bishop out, pin it, and maybe go d6 or something and castle. So d6 seems logical. Castle seems logical too. Oh, this is a bit annoying because we can no longer go there. So this kind of prevents the pawn push, and we're kind of ready to castle. It's going to be a sharp one. That's the good part because he castled short and long, and we castled short. Do we go bishop here for the pin? I don't know if that is the way. Yeah, this is some crazy position. We got to attack right now, or we might get fried. We can go this way. A bit passive, but it's looking there and it's nice. Because pin is completely useless. He will be happy to take this way and open up the G file. Okay, a bit of a passive move trying to save this. Do we just go A? We have bishop here to attack the queen. Does nothing. He can go back. It's a thing. Got to be a bit careful. We also have knight here attacking this and this. So F2 could be soft like this. This. I mean, I attack. He goes back. I attack again. He has bishop. Oh, I think that's the way. Maybe I'm missing something. Let's get the bishop here first. Not sure which was the correct move order, but we want to pressure this guy out. And the only way to save this guy... Oh, he has bishop here to save it. I guess it's not as bad as we thought it was. Oh, now we have a pin. It's getting messy. Now we can go pin. And we can double pin when something. It's kind of getting crazy. Our idea was to go knight here and attack this, but he has bishop here. But putting the knight and queen like this, kind of like this. If the knight goes here, not a fan because it just attacks it. Oh, we can save the guy, but. Is this the way? I feel like this will lead to absolutely nothing, but it just creates a lot of threats. We get the knight out here. Rook cannot take the guy because the knight attacks the queen. The knight cannot take the knight because the bishop will chop out the queen. He probably goes there because if he goes there, we can knight hop somewhere crazy and disco was in the house. So this is the way. The sad thing about all this is we get absolutely nothing out of it. If we take this way, it's just a double pawn and open G file. I don't want to take with the knight. So take with the bishop. Take with Mr. Bishop. Take with Mr. Bishop. We don't get anything out of it. Just double pawns. Okay, this knight attacks this pawn. If I can get this knight here, maybe I can win a pawn. It's a bit fake. Not gonna lie. It's a bit fake. We'll try to rotate the knight to attack. He can just save it or he can try to kick us. I don't think that works. We can simply take the pawn, but he might have some takes. Also, I can go knight here, attack the queen. Oh, queen in a pickle. Queen in the pickle house. Cannot. The only square is this one. And that way we can take the pawn with a free tempi, pickling the queen. No, tickling, not pickling. Tickling the queen. This question, this way or that way? If I take this way, I lose control of this square. That's the only problem. And if I take this way, I lose control of this square. So not sure which is the correct way to take the pawn. I guess queen here and it's nothing. I mean, knight takes looks good. We cover, 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 and the only square left is this one. But we don't trap. That's the sad part. And knight takes the queen has options like this and all. Which is the way, queen. I like this way because then we can just repeat it and get the same position. You know, we take the pawn, got to go there, and we come back home. We went, oh, we didn't see queen here. Okay, a bit of a miss, but we pawn up. This is not a problem. We got two pieces protecting. Also, we can move the knight if we really want to. But you got to be careful. Some two advanced pieces, they can fall off. Like this might not be that bad of a choice. Just trade them bishops, you know, not a bad choice. You don't take the pawn because there's a problem there. You got a pawn. We happy. We happy. We trade the juicer. We trade the juicer. Increase the happiness. To attacks us. We can go there. Or we can go there, but we might get chased by the pawn. So where shall we go? This way we attack this guy, so kinda good. Also we can bring this way back. Not sure. He can defend himself and we can just trade if we want to. I'm kind of sad that after all the hopping and chopping we got nothing out of it. I'm kind of sad. I feel like when the knights were there, we had something better. Fish would again be making a mockery out of us, always. So what's the plan? The plan is to plunder. Mr. Pony went from here to here looking there and he did not see anything. We get the cookie, we get the cookie. Let's go. Takes is never a problem. We got the knight to take back. Takes is not a problem. We can take this way, and we chill. Also, this knight can remove this guy out. He said no, so we take. Nice. Full knight up. Nice. Takes, we can take back. As long as this knight doesn't get trapped and come back home, we are fine. Takes, no problem. We have full 4 points up. 3 from the knight and 1 from the candy we stole from the store. Okay, he attacked us. Cannot go anywhere there. So got to bring it back. It can get cheesy, like some queen here or check. But luckily we got that covered. Could have gone cheesy. Or maybe queen here or check them out. So got to be careful. I feel like once the knight reaches here, it covers the g file and the knight is protected by 2 kids. So he can live. See, he attacked us. I can go there, but just bring this back. Also, it was protected, so was technically not in trouble, but knight on the rim are dim. Maybe he wants to go to the center. Maybe he wants to come back home this way. Something. Something or the other way. Something or the other way. Okay, f4 makes sense. He wants to go f5 and kick this guy out. We go queen here, look to attack. I mean, we can go rook here. Rook belong on the open file, they say. He's going to push and attack. I like this. Maybe we can go knight here if we feel like it. Oh, he doubled on the G. He knows the target. Push, kick, and chop. I want to go f5 just to prevent him from pushing. But then he can go there and attack my guy out. So, not sure if that is the way. This is why G pawns are poison pawn. They open it up and attack like no problem in the house. Anyways, we go f5. He goes rook here, attacking. We have queen here to save it, but it can get messy. It can get messy. I believe queen here is fine. Knight here is also not a problem. We can just sit on f7. Cover this. Scary business, but this F can let the knight hop there, which is kind of good. So kind of multi-purpose F. Okay, rook should go forward, but he might just go back. Oh, he let the rookie die? Bro, why? Who is giving him protection? Use protection. Okay, now I don't know what to say. Just, I don't know, get the queen out, I guess. We are rook up, knight up, connect them rooks, do something. As long as I don't blunder the queen and the king and we're sorted. This game went downhill a bit too quickly, man. Knight here, we got the coverage. Knight here is still on the annoying side. It attacks the queen, but we should be fine. Maybe I should have got queen here. The idea to trade the queen. Maybe that was a better idea than this. Ah, maybe you're right. Anyways, Pro did not go active. He went that way, saving the pawn. That's fine. We can sacrifice, but why? That's a good point. We can go queen here, attacking the knight, also threatening back rank if the knight goes away. So kind of an idea. Good idea. Or we can go knight here, threaten on mate in one, like a kid. We'll double on the D. This is not E. This is not the way. Simply attack. He can go rook here to save it, or he can move the knight. Then we can trade the queen. So probably this is the way to save it. We can sacrifice, not really, but it kind of helps us simplify, which is nice. I would say this move is nothing. This move is just whatever. Everything wins, so we chose this way. Just to hope he hangs the knight or he helps us trade the queen. One of those things. I don't think it's like crazy move. Yeah, he hung the knight. Two attackers and one defender. Bro failed mathematics. Bro failed them maths. I don't think he takes here. Okay, he took. He has given up on the game. To attack the knight, no problems. Hop the knight there. Attack the rookie. If we cover this square, it's a back rank. Bro went there. I can go there, cover this, hoping for the back rank, but he can take, and I think we should be fine. Yeah, I don't think there's need to sacrifice the knight, but just helps out the game. Because the king will be stuck in the back rank after that. He didn't even bother to take. Let's double rook on the file. Now again we have the back rank and resign. Okay, Mr. Fishy. What are we cooking? So we played this thing. We won a knight f6. That is the fishy way. And now I didn't know after knight c3. We went for the pin-win angle. Fish would not mind it. Yeah, I did not mind it. But now d6 is questionable. Castle is simple. d6 is fine. And now we castle. Fish is fine. Does not hit the castle. Knight here is fine as well. h6 was suggested. We went for bishop here. Kind of just focusing on development. And now bishop c5 is the fish way. Fish also likes the D. I never thought about the D, but bishop here, queen there, and fish wants to go knight g4. Or some rook e8, something normal. Fish does not buy bishop g4, which is interesting. Fish is like h3 and is fine. I guess I really like knight here. What's wrong with it? Queen d3 and white is better. I don't get it. I guess he says doubling the pawns is useless. He gets the g file. Now this is where apparently f4 and white is cruising. f4 makes a lot of sense because controls this and our idea one move threat falls off. Bishop b3 was a mistake and blunder mistake. Mistake. We hopped in the knight, queen moved somewhere. And he's like, take it with the D, E, doesn't make a big difference. Apparently it does. I don't see how. Apparently it takes queen E2 and bishop E3 and some kind of queen takes. E3 and F5 and bro, it's better. My brain can't print that, so we took to the other one. Yeah, I think the problem is the Queen C1, which I didn't realize. I it came back, and then it wasn't much. Bishop B3 is suggested. He really wants to trade them bishops. I guess I didn't care. He pushed and lost, and it was too much after that. Next one. Who are we getting for this one? We get Skibby. Mr. Skibby E4. Skibby man E5. Hop the pony or check. Queen F6? What is this? Some mech defense. McDonald defense. Okay. Knight here feels better than bishop here, not gonna lie. Because this way we wanna go there and just bully the queen out. I would have okay, that makes sense. He avoids the knight hop. We'll get the bishop here so that d5 is countered by our giga control of the center. Okay, he's doing some cheese strategy. We're gonna go d3, keep it cool. Just develop them all. Yeah, he looks at this guy. We got them tactics. I don't think we got them any tactics because we don't have this. Middle castle, safe. Nothing there. He has everybody napping in the house. Maybe he wants to go queen here, bishop here, and attack us out that way, but I can go bishop here and offer him a trade because whenever he takes this way, the f file will be open and we'll be pretty happy. Not gonna lie. Oh, he took it. The kitty took the pawn. Okay, now do we have them tactics? There's a bishop looking there. There's a rook potentially looking there. I wanna sacrifice right now, but I feel like that's a bit too much. Also, I wanna go there somewhere, but again, I feel it's a bit too much. The simple way is to just move the knight back. Rook attacks the queen. Queen moves away and we take the pawn and we stay happy. Technically, I can go there also, but why? Why? Just keep it simple. The rook attacks the queen. The bishop attacks the pawn. We win the pawn. We win the game. Rook went there, trying to keep the pawn alive. Don't take with the rook, take with the bishop guy. This way, we double attack. Win the full fatty queen. And just like that, in 10 moves, we are a queen up. And happiness is in the piggy bank. +9 gonna come, we're gonna hit 1030. Okay. Now I want to bring pieces on the F file. We have this idea, that idea. I don't like this idea because I want the rook there. This idea doesn't like because the knight can block it. So I kind of like this idea. Even though he can push it, but then the rook can swing in. So we just want to bring in all the cavalry. Yeah, I think that's the way. We get the rook in, solid. If he goes king running, the queen and king should do the mate. Knight here's the thing. I don't think I can sacrifice because one solo queen cannot deliver the mate. And these knights are too far away. Okay, we'll try d4. So that takes, we can get something in. We're not afraid of this as the rook pins the knight to the king. So let's try to hop in. Maybe we could have gone knight here. I don't know. This way we are trying to pinwin. A bit of a simple idea. Do I push or do I take? I guess we can take. We are queen up. We don't need to sacrifice our way through. Okay, let's not push and cry. Oh, I almost want to sacrifice now. Because he got to take. We check. King goes there and we take and the king is stuck. But again, the problem is our knight is so far away. Okay, queen here threatens to take the knight, but he always has knight here to protect it, so I don't know. He sacrifice, give a check, goes there, we give a check, but he won't go there and lose the rook, so he'll go there and keep this protected, but we don't have the... We don't got the pieces, man. Our knight is so far away. This is the irresponsible way, and this is the responsible way. I guess responsible. Some kind of knight here to save the knight. We can actually go rook here, trying to double an attack. Or push is there, trying to hop the knight this way. But knight here kind of kicks us out, so I guess we can go this way. Knight is trying to go in. He has knight here to kick us, bro. He's kind of getting pieces close to the king. The more pieces come close to the king, he kind of feels safer. Yeah, these knights are far away. Okay, I don't think that was the way. I can take, but I just want to hop. You know? Not sure. This the way, that the way. I don't think that makes a difference. That way, at least I attack this guy. And I don't know. We look at this check, even though he can go there. So something is there. Can we sacrifice? Probably not. We are very, very sacrifice centered, but no, no, no. If he takes, we can take back, kick away Mr. Knight, and that seems resignable. Nice. So, moment of truth. What are we doing? What are we doing? Taking the knight, taking the pawn, pressing the resign button. I choose the resign button, but let's figure it out. I think knight f8 is interesting. Even though it allows the checking here, and it's bad. It's bad. We have rook takes knight. The pinwin is crazy, so he cannot go there. Maybe get the bishop out, some kind of b5. Yeah, position is tricky, not gonna lie. It's not a good position for skibby, man. Skibbies. No skibbity business for the skibbies. Okay, he took. We can take this way. Now we lose the queen. So take the back. Keep it simple. Let's not be dull. We're not. We attack the knight. If the knight goes here, it's fine-ish. We have a check from here, but we don't want the king to go there. I like rook f7. The simple business, you know. We put the rook here, threaten a mate in one. I don't think it works because he has a rook here to save it. And he wants a pawn there. Can I push? I feel like he can just come back there somewhere. So rook here, looking for a mate in one, and he has the defense. Bro has the defense. I guess we can go rook here and threaten a back rank. I guess that's the way. We threaten a mate in one. He doesn't have the time to take the pawn and focus out. That would be pretty sad. Here's the mate in one. The only guy that can save it is the rook. And we can go rook to the left side. Save this pawn and look for the good back rank. Also, we have queen check into, you know, doing some other mating technologies. This is not a back rank as the knight is there, but let's say knight goes away, then that's over. Otherwise, we have queen check to push the king in the corner and then do the business. That way, when the knight hops, we can chop. So this seems unstoppable. This is the way. This is the way. Coverage is there. Let's not go queen here and blunder the queen away. That'd be pretty depressing. This is the only way. Bro can't take. The rook is there. We give a check. Sadly, that rook is just a pawn. That's some depressing rookies. We got to block. We got to chop. We got to chill. Nice. Which way? Doesn't matter. Win is a win.